Hi. I can imagine you didn't expect a voice like that with this title, right? Hello everyone, today I wanted to rank all the new Mario Kart DLC tracks, and excuse me, this is my first non-scripted video, so yeah. We have 8 tracks, most of them are old, well basically all of them are old, but I think the Mario Kart Tour tracks are probably new to the most people, including me. So I think let's just start with the first package. First we have Paris Promenade, which is weird because Paris Promenade looks graphically better than most of the tracks, I think, and I don't know why. There's the gimmick where you're in the last round, you're going backwards, which is quite nice. Other than that, it's a very basic track, I would say. The music is kinda nice though, so probably a B tier. Next we have Toad Circuit, and this is the first track of the 3DS. I still can remember it, and to my feeling the only proper gimmick of this track is probably just the floating giant toad balloon. So the only visual thing is a background element, but other than that it's hard to be really judging about this track because it's very basic, and I don't know why it's the second one in the Golden Dash Cup, but yeah, graphically it doesn't look too nice, to be honest. You can just see the simple green plain texture, and you don't even need to stop and to see it. It's just, even when you're drawing and playing normally, you can totally observe the porting. Yeah, I would say the Toad Circuit around, well, it's not a horrible track, it's just very basic, so we are putting it at D. Next we have the Choco Mountain, and this was one of the few tracks I was really hyped about, because the Choco Mountain is my, I would say, top 3 from the Nintendo 64 Mario Kart. There are some changes in comparison to the original. For example, the cave is a very nice addition, or the bats, and I think the only change I don't really like, but I understand because they like to streamline the courses, which we will see in the next one as well, but I don't like how they build the fence at the end. I think in the original you can just bonk the other players to the ground and they have to redo this one situation where the rocks fall, and in this version it's not possible. I think it was quite a nice gimmick in the original, but other than that, the atmosphere is still there. There's still this little fog, which I quite like. So I would say Choco Mountain, nothing too mega special, but a really solid track. The last course of the first cup, Coconut Mall, and this is probably one of the biggest fan favorites. I think everyone who played Mario Kart Wii remembers Coconut Mall, and I was quite surprised. To be honest. The graphical, all the colors are very different, way more vibrant, I would say, way more colorful, a lot more details, and they streamlined this track as well. There's the change with the things where the arrows are put on, so you can clearly see which one you have to take, and of course the famous at the end, the cars, they are not moving anymore, they're just standing there. They don't even hit you when you touch them, it's just like a wall, and there are no Miis in them. I would say a little bit disappointing. It's the last track of the first cup, so it's weird why they're streamlining it so much. It can be a little harder, I would say, but other than that, normally it would probably be an S, but the few little changes, I don't really like them too much, so I would put it at the A tier, I would say. So this is the first cup. Going to the next one, we have the Tokyo Blur, which is also for Mario Kart Tour, and in case I didn't notice, maybe I have mentioned, but I didn't play any of the Mario Kart Tour tracks, so they are all new to me, and I was a little bit surprised. Tokyo Blur, a little, I would say, bland, a little basic, just like Paris Promenade, but I think Paris Promenade looks way more detailed, a little bit, the lighting, I don't know, is much better. In Tokyo Blur you have the nice street at the end with the walls. I think the situation with some shells and items is very crazy and very good, but it's still just the first course of the first cup, or of a cup. So yeah, I think you cannot be too hard, but it's just like Paris Promenade without the graphical finesse, so I would say C tier. Then we have Shroom Ridge, and I played the Mario Kart DS quite a while as a child. I think I was quite into Mario Kart DS, but for some reason I cannot remember most of the tracks, to be honest, and Shroom Ridge is one of them. On the first side it's just the basic street track. We have many of those in the Mario Kart series, but the one thing I like about this is how it's located at a cliff. You can always see the horizon and the sky and the landscapes, which is quite nice. And there's the short little shortcut at the end, which is new, I would suppose. Yeah, it's very basic, but I don't know. There's kind of like, maybe it's a nostalgia for a track I don't even remember, but I would put it at the B tier. Then we have Sky Garden, probably one of the most discussed tracks, because some people really hate how it was shortened and how it's just ported from the Mario Kart Tour, because especially when you compare it to Cheese Land or the toy track, also both of them from the GBA Mario Kart, they were so updated. They don't really share much with their originals. They're basically just new tracks. And Sky Garden did the complete opposite. It's shorter than the original, added here and there some stuff like the mushroom and all that, but other than that it's very basic, which many people don't like. But the music, the remix of Sky Garden is probably one of the best, not even in the booster pack. I would say it's one of my favorite remix soundtrack in the whole game. So they did a really great job. I think most of the tracks they recorded with the band again, which is a very good thing. So Sky Garden, I don't know, probably a hot boiling take, but I really enjoy the basic structure. Sometimes not all tracks need to be this abstruse, mega exciting things. I like the background, it's very similar to Cloud Top Cruise, of course lacking the lighting and all that stuff. The clouds look quite fluffy, so Sky Garden for me an A tier, probably just because of the music. But then we have the very last one, the Ninja Hideaway, and for some reason they don't mark it as a Mario Kart Tour track, and this is just easily, right off the top, this is just easily an S tier. It's one of the best tracks, not only in the booster pack, but in the whole game, I would say. It's so weird how this track originated from Mario Kart Tour, from a smartphone game, but it's so detailed. There are so many secrets, shortcuts, there are these multiple paths where you can decide when you want to fly up or down. It's just, Ninja Hideaway. I think there's still probably many secrets I haven't even noticed. I heard the Shy Guys turn into bananas, which I didn't even notice, I would say. And all the shortcuts, the graphics look quite nice in this one as well. Ninja Hideaway, just a chef's kiss. So yeah, this is my very professional and very objective tier list. Toad Circuit being the only one in the D, because it's just so basic. It's just the nature of it is so normal. It's not horrible actually, but I think it's the least exciting one, because without the giant toad balloons it wouldn't have even visual exciting stuff going on. So yeah, I would say D is justified. Tokyo Blur, not as exciting as I thought. Again, a very basic street track, because maybe you will be confused why Shroom Ridge is one above, but Tokyo Blur, something like this, the setting I expected just a little bit more, to be honest. Paris Promenade has very good music. The graphics for some reason I think look better in the other tracks. The gimmick with driving backwards in the last round is quite imaginative. So yeah, Shroom Ridge, as I said, maybe it's just a nostalgia, but I don't know. I really like the feeling, the driving on the cliffs and all that stuff. It's just a belly feel. The A tier Choco Mountain is just one of my favorites. I think all the updates are quite good, besides the fence at the end. Coconut Mall, a little bit downgraded, I would say, from the Wii one, a little bit streamlined. The new colors and all the new details are great, but I think they shouldn't have turned the car to just normal obstacles. Sky Garden, probably the hot take of this list, I would say. It's just, what I can say, it's probably just the music. Ninja Hideaway, obviously one of the best one, probably a huge highlight from this whole booster pack, and I think every time when it appears online I will use the Ninja Hideaway. So this is it. This is my personal ranking tier list. What do you say? What is your ranking? Do you agree with my list? Do you disagree? Maybe I'm reading the comments, who knows? And let me know if you want to see more of these spontaneous ranking tier lists about stuff I'm just feeling about. And I think this video is probably going to turn out horrible because I didn't write a script, but until next time.